Hey guys, it's Casey. Welcome back to my channel. And today's video is inspired by a couple things. One, I'm reading this new book, Light is the New Black. I'll put a link in the descriptions. It's by Rebecca Campbell, and I've just began the book, but I really like it. And it's inspired me to continue doing things like making these videos and sharing what I learn in life with everybody, because it's helpful for me to express myself that way, and hopefully it's helpful for someone else. I've had some people say that it has been, and I appreciate people who let me know that. Anyways, as per usual, Oakley is here with me, my 2-year-old, so if you hear noises in the background, it's him playing with the dogs. What I want to talk about today is like this fear of shining our light and expressing ourselves and just being authentically, why can't I say that word? Being authentic and just owning who we are, and like we were when we were little children. I watch Oakley, my 2-year-old. He just goes about his life and he expresses how he feels, and he is, it seems like a lover of life. And I remember being that way as a kid, and as I've grown and gotten older, I became more judgmental and critical, ashamed, guilty, all of these things that I took on, and I'm learning now what I've done, and it's been my own creation, and now I am going back and destroying all those lies and negative beliefs. So I just want to say, whenever you start to stand in your power and love yourself without apologizing, especially as women, I know that it's hard because we are taught to put so much significance on our physical beauty, and we're seen and viewed by society for the way we appear, and that is part of who we are, but it's not who we fully are. And to be able to embrace yourself wholly is more than just, you're not vain for loving yourself, because you're not just loving the way you look. There's so much more that encompasses and creates your beautiful self. So whenever you begin to come out and you're like, yes, baby, you can't go outside right now. Sorry. And you just can just know that everything that everything that you've created and everything you've done has come from a place of either love or fear. And you have decided that no matter what fear arises, you're going to follow what you feel in your heart, and you're going to embrace however different you may be, and show that to people. There are going to be people who come out and that are like haters. And what I've discovered with this is the reason I'm aware of what it's like to be a hater is because I've been one. Whenever you've been a hater, when someone seems confident, and they're like unashamed of themselves, and they say how they feel, and they're not embarrassed to be different, it can be intimidating. And sometimes we become so judgmental of that because we fear that within our own selves. There's somebody that I asked her if I could use her name, and she hasn't messaged me back as of now with the video, so I'm not going to say her name, but there is a particular person who has inspired me so much because she's a beautiful soul, a beautiful light, and she has just shone bright. When I first saw her, I thought, of course, just like typical, I'm like, gosh, she's so beautiful. But then from that, I started to see that she would like say how she felt, and she wasn't modest in a lot of ways. She wasn't ashamed of like her humanity, her body, anything. And so I was really intimidated and judgmental of her. Sometimes the people that irk you in a certain way and you feel like inferior or whatever, they're like your greatest teachers, because they're teaching you what you're not accepting in your own self. So whenever I started listening to this girl, she has literally helped me to, the reason I make these videos is because it's something that I wanted to do, but I never felt like worthy. I'm like, what do I know? What can I share? But now I see that that's part of my reason for being on this planet, is to share and express myself in this way. Anyway, so whenever you start to show up, it may be scary because we're afraid of what people may think and how we're perceived, but I just say keep going, keep shining your light. All you're doing whenever you're doing that is showing other people the places in them that they are afraid to see. It has nothing to do with you. Just keep going. Learn from how you feel about what people say and how they perceive you. I've learned so much from negativity and people who don't like me. It has taught me to really know who I am and to love myself regardless if other people do, to stop seeking recognition, appreciation from others whenever that's not where the ultimate source comes from within yourself. And the more you can merge with your soul and live your life's purpose, what makes you truly happy, follow what you love, what means something to you, what makes you really feel complete and whole, that is what you're here to do. So I hope that this helps inspire somebody else to take a leap of faith and follow their heart, their dreams. You've got this life, this one beautiful life. Live it to the fullest. Tell the haters, peace out. Protect your space, protect your heart. And I love y'all. Have a good day. Bye.